Guess who? Vishnu! And welcome back to Persona 1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that slight delay. It's still uploaded on Sunday, that's all that matters. But we have a meaty part for you today, folks.
Yeah, today we are actually going to dust off the SEBEC building. Psych! Well, we're going to finish off at least the boss here anyway. Right now, we get the Secret Service paired with Kimono. Fuck! Not my day. But guess what? Now that hopefully we're above level 14, we're either going to get its card or we're going to get rid of it. Yeah, it's an honor to meet a high-class demon like them. They're fucking homeless bums in bathrooms.
So you actually just gotta... You think you're actually worthy enough to get the spell card this time?
I better be.
Well, we're gonna find out right now. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not gonna fuse her with a Com Karak though.
Com Karak?
Crom Karak or something like that. I forget what its full name is from the PSP version, and it's embarrassing considering I just played it recently.
What are the bodyguards are for the kimonos?
No, they're called they're what's known as Weirdo in this game. Actually, I kid, because guess what? There is a monster that makes that claim who you have to fuse with the Weirdo. It's named Kathpuluk, or Babe in this game. And when you combine that, a Weirdo, and a Doldorana's Ore from returning a level 25 Aeon Bar Persona, we get the Persona Ildana, who fucking rocks. Unfortunately, he's also level 80, so I'm not going to show him off.
Damn.
Unless, of course, I decide to like grind myself to death one day and say, you know what, fuck it, let's just go through the store.
You can't tell me what to do.
Anyway, we just got the M10, which is a new machine gun. The Delta Storm for Mary, shot shells, and I got poison.
You got a poison locker. The fuck?
Dude, remember Reaper chest I was telling you about?
I know, but still, it's just...
Remember, we're working in a biological company that I may have been a loose vial or something.
Who the fuck puts their loose vials in a locker?
This is SEBEC.
I don't know what that means. I'm not a Persona guy.
Oh. The boss is a dick. Trust me on this one.
What, is that your way of getting cut from the team?
Yes.
Everyone will look in their lockers today. If you got a poison vial, you didn't make it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that fucker did it. Now, the Delta Storm gives us 3 consecutive hits. Sadly, no statuses yet. Because Mary's the Priestess Arcana, so to speak, as well as her stat growth, she's not really going to make too much use out of the bows unless I give her an Emperor Persona, which I never do.
Oh. Yes.
What, I always got to say something? Anyway, there are the Gremlins, the Angels, and the Kimonos.
Oh, look, they're already been reverted to Mook status.
Well, they weren't really supposed to be boss monsters to begin with.
Yeah.
These things are technically jockey monsters. J-A-K-I.
Jockey.
Yeah, that's what that's how I pronounce it. I probably pronounced it wrong, but whatever.
Sports jerks. No, those are jocks.
Wouldn't be surprised. These things usually prefer physical attacks and have one off-putting magic attack, but by and large, their magic attack ain't shit. Yes, that thing is packing a whip.
Looks like licorice.
It is. Its attacks are Chill, Love Whip, and Hula Dance. Yes, it does a hula dance.
So you're trying to get the spell card.
I'm trying to get something out of it. I know
You're scaring it.
Yeah, you got to do stuff with Mary here to get the card. I forgot what the hell it was because, like I said, one of the biggest problems with going to this version of the game after playing the PSP version for so long is it's hard to step back sometimes.
Yeah, I see.
Like, yeah, I wanted to show this off. I love that kind of little shit in this game.
Is that unique just for piquing its interest and fear at the same time?
This?
It's anxious as fuck.
No, that was actually it, getting happy. It just stops right there.
Why couldn't Golbez do something like that?
What?
Just Golbez do something like that.
Golbez doing the hula dance?
He takes pom-poms out of his massive shoulders and just starts doing the dance.
I still wanted to do the Charleston.
Yeah. Well, you can end off with the Charleston.
Anyway, now we got a Gremlin Spell Card. You'll want to save a Jockey card and a Jirai card, or in this case, EM and DD, because they'll help you fuse an extra powerful Janus Persona at level 22, which we are definitely going to make.
Why do you say EM and DD? Why?
Because the classification schema in this game is radically different from... Well, I'm going to say radically different. They're all in the same classifications. It's just when one game, or the normal game, they have a classification schema. Like, Foul is OL in this game, or Brute is WD in this game. They basically, that's a weird case of translation changes, but...
Yeah, that because I'm already lost.
Yeah. I think I said this earlier, but each demon has a certain degree of class it belongs to. The classes usually dictate what the monster's strengths are, what they resist, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For example, spirit monsters. They'll usually reflect your guns and are strong against magic, but weak against holy. That's commonly true across all of them. Stuff like that, so to speak, you know? That's what it means when I say they're in a different class.
Well, when you mean classes in general, you mean it's like typical shit. You know, like how the white mage is proficient in
Healing.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Of course, there are always a few odd ducks in the family there, but by and large, it's an overall thing. Here we just get a few other special items here, like D-Ill and shit like that. D-Ill cures sickness, which is a status that's rare as hell to find. Or to get hit with, for that matter.
D-Ill.
Yeah. Illness is basically a stronger poison.
But poison is called poison.
Yeah. There's poison and then there's sick. Same thing, just more HP. Though I think poison also reduces your attack power too.
Oh, so it's also like a curse.
Well, poison's never a blessing. Unless it's going in that really bad person's drink. Ah, stole my wife from me, you fucker. Down the hatch, Luigi. Oh, wait.
You got something. Get off your chest.
Oh, fuck you, asshole. One thing you should really note every time you get back attacked is that your perception gets flipped around to start the back attack.
Yeah.
But when you come out of the back attack, you phrase in the way you originally started from. That's confusing. That could be really confusing as fuck.
Well, I mean, if you just look at your map and see what direction you're facing.
When you map everything like I usually do, sometimes if you get disoriented, you have no idea like where you're going the right way or the wrong way.
Oh, so you have a set route, and if something just slightly alters it, you're lost.
No, what I'm saying though is that if you've been exploring a whole lot,
yeah.
Like shit, did I come that way or did I go the other way? Fuck. Anyway, now I'm gonna go looking around for another room here on the 5th floor before I start going down.
What are you looking for?
Technically, well, it's not really anything memorable. It's just a new Mossberg for Mark.
Something for the sake of fusion?
Yeah, here are the other monsters I told you were fused together. Okay. Hanya and Nue. That's a dev chef for Nizrock. The FA class of monsters, think angels except for dark magic. They're immune to all magic, weak against physical attacks. Or holy magic in their case.
So they're brittle.
Yeah.
Demon aerobics instructor. Her pet dog.
Well, no, that's not her pet dog, that's a Nue. That is a good interpretation of a demonic aerobic instructor, though. Hanya back there is a brute monster, so she knows holy magic, a few physical attacks here and there, and some status cures.
Status cures in case you inflict something on them.
Yeah. They can fight and heal too. They can heal too.
Yeah, I know that.
Particularly angel monsters heal.
What does the chef do?
The chef does curse, which is your first... Remember how I told you how holy magic has either the Hama spells, which really hurt badly, or Koha magic, which is miracle magic? They're the kind of a curse magic. There are two types. There's the dark, and then there's curse. Their magic is curse, which is I'll deal damage to you, but I'll deal twice as much if you have a holy magic on you.
Why did he die?
Hama.
I missed. I don't want to live anymore.
No, but so holy magic works like that in this game. And usually they're a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
In this game in particular, if you hit something with it and it hits, it'll take off a set amount of damage every turn. In the case of dark magic or holy magic hitting the opposite force,
yeah,
it's a 2-hit kill. Unless that magic, the holy magic, hits a zombie, that's a 1-hit kill. The same with really dark magic. If I got really powerful dark magic like Dead and I hit an angel with it, it's a 1-hit kill. And and with the exception of Tet Raja, you can barely negate it unless you miss. Punch.
It was more like a tiger strike.
Force palm.
Force palm. Justice Feast.
Justice Feast. If you want to get her card, you gotta yell at her.
Give me a card! Alright, stop yelling.
No, she actually finds it really interesting. Oh, you got balls, don't you? That face up there is Terror.
Terror? What is that?
If usually nothing, but every once in a blue it'll make if anybody who's afflicted by Terror, sometimes they'll run away from the battle.
So it's pretty much exactly what you would think it is.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what other RPG I knew that had a fear status?
Persona 3?
No, I never played Persona.
Okay.
Did Mario RPG have a fear status?
I think it did.
Yeah.
Woo! Mark leveled up. That's all crazy.
What is it? He had a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
That's what the M10 was.
No, the M10 is a machine gun.
Oh.
Where am I going? Okay, now I know where I'm going. I'm going northeast. East and north. East?
Would you classify Subc as confusing?
No.
Another question I wanted to ask. I actually meant to ask this last part with the Snow Queen quest, but are they around
No Vishnu.
Are they around the same length, Snow Queen compared to Subc?
I would.
Because I asked because with Snow Queen you have all the areas right there in your face.
You have all the areas right there, yes. But because the Nados Tower is nasty as shit compared to the other two towers, it's really recommended you go in a certain order. Unless you're going for a Max Ambrosia run, which will get you all your ultimate personas for that game. So I would think that the Sebek quest is longer. But both of them are really the equivalent of one whole gameplay.
If we kill the Guido, the town will return to normal.
Yeah, I know. Another bit of unintended racism.
But his name is Guido.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, Atlas really wasn't sure exactly how to do this. Kill the Guido! Kill the Guido! Jesus Christ!
Trent Glove?
Yeah. By the way, Johnny.
What's up?
The Kepler vests, they're not supposed to be called Kevlar vests. They're supposed to be called Spectra vests.
Spectra vests?
Yeah.
You're talking about PSP translation?
Yeah. Spectra?
Spectra? Is that another company, or...? What the hell was Dodd? Oh, no, Dodge. You said Dodge last time, I remember that.
Yeah.
Attack, accuracy, attack for the guns, accuracy for the guns, your overall defense...
And your overall dodging
and
ability.
your overall dodging ability.
That's all they are. I bet Nate's getting really tired of fighting with that mop.
It took him this long. What's compelling you to hold on to the mop?
Because he doesn't have anything else to fight with.
That's
Shit.
bullshit. He wants to clean his floors when he's done.
I beat the shit out of those demons something fierce. Now to tidy up. I can see Kay doing that too. Sorry, Nate. You know, I keep wanting to stick with the American naming here, but ever since playing the Persona Portable version, PlayStation Portable version, really kind of hard to go back sometimes.
Well, I mean, technically Persona Portable. You're not wrong. I hate when the screen melts.
Yeah, I know, right? It gets really hot. For Christ's sake, did you see all the white lighting in there? Agents. Agents. These things are another class of humans. They're level 20. You
because they have hats on.
Yeah. They shoot Uzis.
Only 20 damage, and they don't need to walk either. They just slide.
Their ultimate attack is known as mid-shot.
Mid-shot?
Basically, it's like, you'll see it in a tiny boss battle. Basically, they shoot the Uzi, but it sounds like it has a different sounding shot animation, and it hits your characters multiple times, like, ow, 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 ow. Kind of like, I like to imagine it's like one giant bullet, like one bullet dancing around everybody. Boink, boink,
The
boink,
magic
boink.
bullet.
No, trick shot. And then the agent looks up at the top left right screen and sees stylish.
I believe this is the only time we're showing off agent fights, because these fuckers take forever. No matter how much Magoo up you use.
Bathe in Magoo's pee.
Put him to sleep. Makes her a good sleeping agent.
Yeah, I always try. Yeah, I like to use status magics in this game. They're pretty helpful when you need them
That's
to
what
be.
you pretty much need to do for these guys, don't you?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Because if only because you don't want to get shot.
Well, nobody wants to get shot, man.
Damn!
Unless it's like Persona 3.
Holy shit!
Unless you're Persona 3, that summons your Persona.
Holy not unless it's Takaya. Anyway. Jesus Christ, he punched Nate right in the fucking face! 100! Ow!
I mean, granted, I had the same reaction. And I'd be almighty's too. So what the fuck, man?
These battles I usually take a lot longer with, only because, one, I'm spamming Arrogant Lom to master it. Two, these fuckers got some power.
But you're also leveling up your personas, though, doing that.
Yeah.
And he left.
That's terror for you.
Exit stage left. No, he doesn't get any experience, right?
No, he still does, depending on how much he put into the battle.
But see, Coward should not get anything.
Huh?
Coward shouldn't get anything.
Well, it's not like he can be helped. He just got punched in the face for 100 damage.
The game where you can summon personas?
I don't know, dude. Usually physical attacks don't really hit that hard in this game. For something to do over 100 damage? Holy shit.
The final boss could be a fucking human with his persona. We slap him in the face. Oh!
That would be
hurt, you jerk!
The final boss is a giant fist.
Hey, look out!
and then the entire game becomes a metaphor for Fight Club. By the way, Mark just got Flash Roll, which is lightning magic on all enemies. Whoop.
Flash.
Yeah. It goes Flash, Bolt, Discharge.
I'm trying to remember, because Edgar had a tool in Final Fantasy VI called Flash, but I never could remember if that was either non-elemental or lightning-based.
Non-elemental.
I'm thinking it was non-elemental, too.
The giant camera. Click.
Jeez.
I could see him pulling off some sort of cheesy-ass 60s action movie quote. Hey, Blowfish. Sit jizz.
Not sit jizz. We leveled up, though.
Yeah.
It's not all for naught. Nate, you mean Nate came back? I don't want to say revived. Bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Nate changed his pants.
He would run home to his butler, but he's dead.
He doesn't know how to change his diaper.
I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, now we gotta head all the way back down through this little side alcove. You know, I always wonder, like, how the hell people would get around in this building, per se. But then again, it could have been warped by the outside, too.
I don't know, dude. I think hospitals are themselves. I know it's not a hospital, but like hospitals, as an example, are natural labyrinths in themselves.
That is true, yeah. But remember how linear and short the general hospital was before it got warped?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen to this place too.
So there's a demon variety of it. I want to say demon variety. That's easily relate to it.
Oh, I like to keep.
Why the fuck is there a velvet room in here?
You know, it's probably like one of those bars. Dude, we just saw the Fountain of Youth last part.
Very true.
Whoa. Now we get into some real fun fusions.
That piano girl, was she over
Vortec, yes! Am I going to make it here or am I going to make it later? What cards did I use for this one? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take up being an ass here, I have to admit, it's been a while since I actually recorded this particular section, so
yeah.
I don't fully remember what I did.
the piano lady, was she always there? I remember the soprano was female, is that male?
That's Belladonna, that's a female.
It's a female, okay, soprano. I know the soprano was always there, but what about the piano chick?
Nameless? He's there in the first two.
Taylor.
Huh? That's his name, Nameless.
Now we're going to play Velvet Room with Laura Hall and Linda Taylor.
Alright, now fusing these two in this order, he'll lose 1 point in all his stats, but he'll gain Chill All at rank 2. Plus he'll gain a nice little magic boost, so...
Vortec, the name of the persona?
The real name is Gozu Tenno.
Well, I mean, in this game, it's Vortec.
Yeah. By the way, you may have noticed those skills, Nuke and Nuke more. They fucking hurt. What?
Is Nuke more the second level of Nuke?
Yes. You know what the third level spell is?
What?
Nuke most.
Nuke most.
It's funny until you see the numbers.
That's like one step away from fire and firer.
Sounds funny, but they hurt like crap.
Oh, I'm not.
They hit like fucking trucks.
I'm not judging their potency. I'm just judging their names.
You go ahead. Ooh, Gaseous. That's a great persona.
What is it called in the PSP version?
Goes. What's its real name?
Yeah.
The first is Megiddo. The second.
Megiddo, I'm familiar with. But what?
Megidola is tier 2. Megidoleon is tier 3. Okay. Later games, they would be known as Almighty attacks. Here, It's another way of saying blast or blast all. Empress Persona. Empress Persona, or we actually saw them earlier with Yukino. Their Persona movesets look like crap, but they're what you would call, they're really good if you know how to make a good fusion, because Empress Persona will usually have a hell of a lot of offensive magic power to offset the weird spells.
Yeah.
I usually go out of my way to make rain. I don't know what, or what if this original, or Mokosh. Its real name is Mokosh. Here it's rain. Anyway, I want to know why I'm not trying to make her. I usually make her a lot quicker than this. Come on, Matt. Come on. Let's go. Fuck you, past me.
You're not sure, Matt.
Anyway, Gravity, Flash, and Ray seem like they're shitty moves until you remember what I said. Any fairy monster that's usually strong against Tier 1 magic is weak against Tier 2. And there are 3 spells right there, all comfortably within Tier 2.
So you're fusing the Firebird with...
Or as, Minato would say in Persona 3, Ghoul!
Well, like the little side gag here, just have a giant blender.
Maybe there is, and the curtain just covers it.
He's low budget, fuck.
No, he just wants to be... He doesn't want to show a group of 15-year-olds 2 monsters getting meshed into a giant blender.
I see.
The PSP version has a weird little bug with itself. Sometimes not all your members show up in the Velvet Room.
But does that mean anything, or...?
It doesn't mean a damn thing, but it's just kind of weird and off-putting. Like, sometimes I would come in here and Reiji would not show up at all. Sometimes I go in there and only my main character shows up. Here, it's consistent.
Maybe they're allergic to blue.
Nah. Blue Velvet.
I like that song.
Anyway, we're done here for now.
Okay. Does every dungeon have a Velvet Room?
Somewhat. Actually, I'm lying. No. The Haunted House.
I tried to leave you in suspense, but then I got suspenseful.
I decided to suspend your suspense. Anyway. Now we're going to have to head all the way back down to the first floor.
Is that the only reason why he came up here?
Look at those white lights up there. You swear to God, you feel like you're in a surgery room.
What does SEBEC do? Like,
They produce electronics and biological weapons.
it was only a matter of time before Apple showed its true colors.
What can you expect? It's run by Guido. I'm spoiling a bit here, right? But Guido returns to Persona 2. His real name is Takahisa Kandori. The game Persona 2, because it had a bit of a boo-boo, because it wanted to be more true to its original self. Hey, title drop. It wanted to be more true to the original translation, but it had the whole Guido thing here in Persona 1 to contend with. So they cleverly wrote it off as an alias.
An alias?
Yeah, they called it an alias. Takahisa Kandori is known as Guido's Kandori, is known as Guido Sardinia, all aliases. And I was like, well, actually, those 2 were aliases for Takahisa Kandori. And I thought to myself, that was a good save. Anyway, now I'm saving, but now that I have about $1,000 to my name, I'm gonna go leave.
You gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the SEBEC building, go grab the Pentagon, and I'll be right back here. See you then.
And we're back.
All right.
It's like it never happened at all.
Exactly.
So what did you do?
I went out. I got the Pentagon. I made her Vashi, or in this game, L by 1, L times 1, or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be pronounced as. And I leveled up a bit, but that was purely coincidental.
Who are these guys?
Nightmares. They're just known for casting status magics. That's all they're for, and they can absorb magic. But that's common to the Night Demon class.
Killer dolls. They look like dolls anyway.
Yeah. To make Urvashi this time around, I fused her with a ghost, and I think it was a wraith monster, in order to get it dead at level 2, or Mudo, which I like to use because there are some holy light monsters that like to be a bit of an asshole. I like to be some assholes.
Bad luck.
Just drops your luck stat, that's all. Ain't worth shit.
It's temporary, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that matter in a battle?
Exactly. Don't matter at all.
Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I was going to ask, like, what does luck determine in a battle?
Fuck if I know. No. I fell down the stairs.
Hey, we all had that. Or at least misplaced your stuff and you hope nobody watched.
But I sidestepped that time up the stairs. The wooden finish, we gotta be getting somewhere now.
But it's not double door.
No, it's good enough.
Oh, we're listening. We're eavesdropping.
Yeah. Takeda, or Tiny in this game. Holy shit.
The Deva system.
Deva, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, you! You ready? Yeah, why not?
Ooh, marble floors. Or marble walls.
There's Tiny.
You got a bullet hole in your head.
Yeah. That's a mole.
And you got an ash chin.
There's Guido.
There's Guido.
He don't look Italian. Purple hair too. You know
he looks like he's without the Jersey Shore.
He does. Son of a bitch.
Oh, that guy's fucking orange.
He is fucking orange. You're absolutely right. But then again, he's black, so.
Yeah. It's like he's not completely black at all.
Anyway, Guido gets pissed off at us, so Tiny's gonna kill us. But we can't. But he doesn't want him to make us mess.
What, is Tiny like a big brute robot?
No, Tiny is a man.
No, not Tiny's a man, but is he like the guy that only speaks in gurs?
No.
Oh fuck! God damn!
Deadline. This is a piece that got omitted in the PSP version.
This music.
This, and then what comes up next. Really great boss battle music.
This is automatic.
Yeah. No matter what persona Nate has equipped here, he'll always cast Holy on that thing, on Guido.
Why?
I don't know. Scripted. However, Guido's not impressed. Apparently. Yep. Him too.
He can use personas.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was only a matter of
Meet
time.
the big bad of the series. Nyarlathotep.
What the fuck? He's like a dragon.
Yeah, his version does. Nyarlathotep is the crawling chaos, the monster of 1,000 faces or something to speak like that. In this game, he's known as Massacre because translation. Still sounds fucking badass when you think of it though. Massacre.
I'd imagine that thing was holding back because it didn't do much to you guys.
It won't do much to us at all.
Really?
By the time we get to fight him again, we'll whoop his ass. Takeda, guess what? Tiny also has a persona.
Really?
I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is. I hear one source calls it Noepa Bow, and I hear another source calls him Titan.
Subscribers unite!
Anyway, this boss battle gave me shit at first, but then it got pathetically easy when I got older. Tiny likes to use Blind Light, Earthly Vortex, or Gale Wind.
Yeah.
He'll do Spin Kick and Mid Shot as well. The Aegis will just pelt you with the guns, punches, and that's it. Guns and punches, like Drive Shot and Mid Shot.
What are we? 6 parts into Persona, we're finally fighting enemies that use personas against us.
Well, that's, like I said, they're very, very, very few in occurrence. As a matter of fact, after him, it's just Guido.
Here's what I want to know. Are personas relegated to just humans? Can demons use personas?
No, but dogs can.
Dogs can use personas.
Persona 3, dog, kid, and robot.
That's dry shot you're talking.
Yeah, it's just an Uzi shot, that's all.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, Tiny is weak against fire magic, ice magic, and earth magic. Also not taking swords very well either. But of course, I have some bad luck in this fight because a lot of my spells like to fucking miss him.
He wasn't even phased by that.
It missed. Whenever not phased, they missed.
Okay. So, God, you gotta fight 4 of these fucking agents and this guy.
When I'm not trying to bullshit grind, they die quickly.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, I keep forgetting that sometimes you take forever in battle because you're doing it intentionally.
Right.
To grind personas.
Anyway, I got Sexy Dance.
What's Sexy Dance do?
Charms them. And Tiny's defending.
Who does Sexy Dance?
Mark.
Oh.
Technically, 1x1 or Urvashi in this game. So can Mary too. In fact, with Virgo, she actually faces them and flashes them.
It's like Majin Buu.
Huh?
It's like a Laffy Taffy Majin Buu.
It does. In white jeans too.
Got Mary with terror.
Yeah, but in boss fights they don't run away. At least I don't think they do.
So it's completely pointless.
Well, not necessarily. It could still be a bad thing, I guess.
Does it still do it? Alright, besides terror giving your characters a chance to run away, does it affect stats?
No.
Then it's completely pointless.
Okay then. Anyway. There goes 2 agents right there.
Alright. Now for the other one. What is that persona? That's
Makosh.
That's Makosh.
Or in
It's a lovely dish.
in it. Anyway, I spam Medea or Cure All in this every round just in case shit goes wrong. Shit usually doesn't, but I've had bad luck happen to me a few times. In fact, while I was playing at home recently, I was fighting the Tesso. Decided to use Guido twice on me in a row. Ouch.
Fuck. 1, 2. Put him up.
Mid shot.
Mid shot.
That can hit anywhere from 0 times to 7 times. I know it looked weird,
Does
didn't
Mark
it?
have a natural immunity to bullets?
Huh?
Is that a...
Think of the range.
I was actually gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say...
Because,
does your position matter with the things or not?
Remember, just as we're affected by where we stand to do damage to them, so are they. That's the way to go, by fucking lightning. Ice. This is tier 2 ice magic. Bufula, so to speak. And it hits him like hell.
What's the first one called?
Bufu.
It's called Bufu. Bufu. Wait, in this game.
Oh. Chill is tier 1. Ice is tier 2. Glacier is tier 3.
So there's a chill and there's a chill all.
Yeah.
But are those 2 separate spells or are those...
2 separate spells.
Okay. It's like some sort of makeshift, like having all material. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. And there goes Tiny. Just as quick as he came up, he left. It's around here I start focusing on my strength stat a bit more. Like I said, I don't usually play with it. I know it's generally the dump stat, but I don't completely neglect it, because I'm not always arming the main character with an Emperor persona to cover for her.
Why the red bar with the yellow bar?
The yellow bar is your stats. The red bar is your persona stats. What your ultimate stat is a combination of the two. Divided by 2. In other words, if pawn stat is 34, and my strength stat is 13, add them up, divided by 2, and your overall strength is like 24.
That's what the blue part of the meter?
The blue is any stat gain you gain through equipment.
Okay.
Like some weapons, for example, let's pretend Mark gets an axe. That gives him a whopping 9 to his strength. Players do not spoil. Subscribers do not spoil. Mark gains an axe. Let's say, for example, that gives him plus 9 in strength. It'll reflect as a big bar. Big bar. That gives him plus 9 in the strength stat. You did it, hey you. Hey you!
Hey you!
Let's go after you! Hey you! Meanwhile, I look at the nice zebra painted wall. I grab the back sword out of here. This is one of Nate's weapons. Will I equip it on him? Probably not. I actually do, because Nate uses broadswords.
Is he like a knight classification?
That's a nice way of looking at it. In terms of party members, he'll usually have the highest vitality. But if you give him a nicely powerful sword combined with a really fast persona like the Sun Arcana, you're going to have him rip them the fuck apart. I usually do that in this game. I'm going to give him Gaseous when I get the chance. Sun persona are fast. Really fucking fast. Like, goddamn fast. Like, fucking fast. And they can hit really hard, too, with what I have them do. Hee hee.
What the hell?
That was a trap floor.
Did you stub your toe?
Kind of.
Oh, wait, can you see them, or is that just random?
You can see them.
Okay.
Usually, you use the spell Trap Cure to prevent yourself from walking over those kind of things. Yo!
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about ends part 6 for Persona.
Tune in next time when we go put the...
What can we expect for next week, Matt?
I think next week we're going to put the boots to Kandori. Or Guido.
They're size 8s.
And I think Mark's a size 10. We'll see you guys for Persona next week.
Persona 3.